Greetings everybody, this is Bev, Clarkovision, and this is a vinyl update. Slightly overdue, but at the same time it's quite good timing because of a release that just dropped on Friday, which I've seen loads of people show their copies of it already, so you'll know what that one is, and I'm going to show it first. So yeah, this is purely just vinyl. I have got some CDs as well, but you know me, if I put them both together, this is going to result in a long video. So let's see how quick I can get with this. Hope you're all doing well, and we'll just get straight into it. Starting with, Carpe Diem by Saxon, dropped on Friday, and my copy arrived on Monday. And interestingly enough, I wasn't too aware immediately. This is kind of a glossy, embossed logo of the band logo on a sort of a matte finished cover, which is pretty cool actually. Very old English kind of vibes there. Gatefold with the band, and there's the back cover with the track listing. Now, I haven't actually put this on and spun it in full. I've listened to a couple of the tracks that have been released as singles on YouTube, but I've just not had the time so far this week, busy doing other stuff, so I have yet to put it on in full, and I'm excited because people have been saying good things about it, so that's excellent. And inside you get this interesting, just a kind of 12-inch, and you just get, what is this? I don't know, is it just a card? I wondered at one point if it, I don't think it's meant to be a sticker or anything, but you just get that, Saxon Carpe Diem, and whatever that says in, whatever it is, Latin or something. So you get that, which is kind of nice, and you get a nice stiff card in a sleeve with credits, etc. This is very stiff. It's actually quite tight. I found it, the vinyl just fits in and no more. And the lyrics, etc. are on that side. So, and here's the record itself. It didn't come in a poly-lined card thing, so I'll put that in myself. Here is my copy. What colour did I get? Well, this I ordered my copy from Finland, from a shop in Finland, and it's exclusive to that store. Now it looks kind of black, and I initially thought they'd sent the wrong version, because when you take it out and just look at it, it just looks black, but it's actually one of these very weird, it's supposed to be purple, and if I shine a torch through it, you know, if you hold it up to the light, you will see, or if you shine light on it, it's kind of like a, you know, there's like a bluey effect there, but on this side I don't know how well it's going to show. When the light actually hits it, it actually looks purple as well, so it's kind of purpley blue. Very interesting stuff. So it is not black, even though I thought it was, and I emailed them and I said, have you sent the wrong? And they says, no, you've actually, because it's very dark, you've got to hold it against the light to see the effect. So that was that, and so I was like, oh, I've never had a record like this before, this is exciting. So it's kind of, I think it's 180 gram, it's pretty solid, on Silver Lining Music. So I'm really excited to play that one. Now, regarding this kind of vinyl, I'm sure somebody else had one that they showed. I can't remember who it was, but I'm thinking it might have been Brendan Von Doom, but I'm not 100% sure if it was who had a similar kind of record that looks black, but actually it's kind of like this. You hold it against the light, you see a different colour. So Saxon's Carpe Diem was the new, and the other one, which is a brand new release, obviously the CD was released last year, I think it was September, October, on Stormspell, and Cedric said himself that the vinyl would be coming later due to delays, and well, I was ordering it anyway. The minute I found out it could be pre-ordered, thanks to Kevin at WarGod60, I zoomed across and ordered it from Stormspell. Now there's a European pressing, and that was going to be, it said on Stormspell's website, it was going to be available via Underground Power Records, which is obviously the European distributor, and the other Blazing Stones vinyl records I have are through them as well. And it was a sea green colour or something like that. Or you could have one of the others, which is a standard black and a golden nugget. And I've gone for the golden nugget. So this is Blazing Stones' fantastic release, Damnation, from last year. Get it if you're into Running Wild. Get it if you like the piratey speed metal. Get it if you like high quality, good heavy metal, feel good stuff. Just get it. That's what I say. It is not a gatefold, just an ordinary sleeve. Marta Gabriel is on bass here. Crystal Viper. And you have the printed inner sheet with the lyrics and credits. And the golden nugget vinyl does look very impressive. If you've watched Lazarus's latest video, he shows this as well, and it's a lot more of a realistic gold than some of the other golds that I've had. Kind of very marbly, which makes it kind of look golden. It really pops, I would say. And again, 180 gram, beautiful, beautiful. So I'm so delighted to have that. I have every single release that Blazing Stone have released. Not all on record, some are CDs. But I've got quite a few on record. But I'm just happy to have them all on one of the formats. Absolutely phenomenal band as far as I'm concerned. Now the rest of the records I've got are, in fact, the entire thing, because these two records I've just shown are OGs, they're original pressings, and that's what everything else is, original pressing, but the rest of them are from back in the day, and in mint condition, and I mean mint condition, this could have been bought yesterday, but it was originally released in 1987 on Chrysalis. I've found a copy of this, Armoured Saints, Raising Fear. Now I've known about them for a while, and people in the VC have said check them out because I may like them, etc. Now I think, is this their third release? I know Darcy talked about them recently as well, and I'm sure he said it was their third release. And I'm not kidding you, I am not kidding you. This is mint, 1987, and it's mint, both record and sleeve. I can't get over it. It's absolutely stunned. Original inner sleeve, again, you tell me if you see a sign of wear or a sign of, you know, age, shall we say. I can't get over this. And the record, yep, on the Chrysalis label, and again it is, as I say, there's not a mark, I couldn't believe it. So yeah, I've listened to this and I do quite like it. It's good stuff, definitely. So I'm happy to have it. What I did find was that on a couple of the songs, the guy's voice did verge on just being a little bit too much for me. The guy's voice, I think is it John Bush? who sings on this? John Bush. Aye, now he went on to be the front man for one of the thrash bands. Can't remember which one it is, you guys will know. But yeah, just a couple of the songs. I'm thinking, no, you're just pushing it a bit too far for my tastes. But overall, very good album, and I am happy to have it in the collection, particularly in this condition. And I think with a few more spins, I'm hoping I'll, you know, things can grow on me if I give them time. So, but I mean, the artwork's amazing as well. So, Armoured Saint, lovely stuff. Just neaten that up very slightly there. Next one, I went in search of some more after not too long ago adding my first from this artist to my collection, and so I hunted about, and again this one is probably near mint, I would say, because there is a couple of creases here and there, but it's extremely good condition, excellent condition. So this is Warlock and Hellbound. I think this is their second. This one is 1985, original Vertigo. Lovely condition. Original inner with the images and stuff, and what am I trying to say, lyrics, etc. Yeah, and this is on the, as I say, Vertigo with the kind of orangey, yellowy sunrise effect label. This again, this is near mint condition. There's barely a mark. There is a couple of tiny, very tiny, but you've got to look hard to find them. So this is near mint condition. And I'm not going to faff about that now. So yeah, Hellbound from 1985. And the next one I've picked up, which again was another OG. This one, True, was it? True as Steel, yep, from Warlock. Third album, 1986 this one, and it is a UK issue. I believe, according to Discogs, it says some of them, they came with a free tattoo. It had a hype sticker and it said including free tattoo, so obviously the hype sticker's gone. Again, lovely condition, very well looked after. I do have the tattoo still. I think the original owner, in her sleeve, took the time to put the tattoo actually onto here. This because I looked at the photos on Discogs and this bit's actually blank. There's no text here, so this particular person has put the tattoo there. And it's still in lovely condition, and it feels a little bit different, and I'm wondering why is that surface, and then that's when it dawned on me that's what it was. So yeah, again, and the same Vertigo label. Very good stuff. This is in excellent to near mint condition. There's a couple of surface scuffs on this one that you can see, but again, overall really good, really excellent. And yeah, I'll pop that one down here too. So that was two more for Warlock, and then this one I found. This one I found along with the Armoured Saint, same seller, Triumphant Agony. Now I kind of decided I wanted to get a copy of Triumphant Agony after landing the Triumphant Agony Live that was dropped last year from Doro and Warlock, just so I could get a feel for all the original sounding tracks versus the live. So yeah, here it is, original pressing. Again, really nice condition. Minor creasing here and there in the edges, but and again, original inner, credits and lyrics. I'm sure that is a picture of Doro. I can't be 100%, but that's from 1986 on the Monsters of Rock tour. I've just got a feeling with the background and everything, and I think that was the kind of outfit from the pics I've seen in the magazines. Because, you know, that was the year Def Leppard appeared at the Monsters of Rock as well. That's why I'm familiar more with that one than any other from studying magazines. Bit of useless information probably there. And guess what? This is on Vertigo as well. All the same style of label as well. So there you go. And this one is obviously 1987. Again, very good plus condition. This one has the most surface marks. But again, they're just surface marks. It plays very nicely. So I cannot complain, and I got it for a really, really decent price. The Armoured Saint was a wee bit dearer. So I'm very pleased with them, and I've listened to them. I quite enjoy what I'm hearing from, you know, Warlock. Good stuff. So the next one I found, I had this on my wants list, and I didn't really ever expect to own it, to be honest with you. This particular pressing, but I thought I'm just going to chuck it on there in the hope that a miracle happens one day, or to remind me to get the alternative, much cheaper pressing. But I decided to give it a go. Found this on eBay and managed to win it. 1992. This album was originally released, and it's Saxon's Forever Free, and this is the Warhammer Records edition, UK pressing with alternative sleeve, as you can see. And this came out in 93, this pressing, although the album was released 92. It is an original because this particular version only exists as the original. So yeah, Warhammer Records. Warhammer were owned by, where the heck is it? Some games company, I think. Some game company. It'll be on the inside. Yeah. It just comes with a plain inner sleeve. Copyright. No, I can't remember where but the parent company of Warhammer Records were. It tells you on Discogs. So there is one side. In fact, that's side one actually. Side A. And side B has the custom label there, and it is, again, it's in fabulous condition. It's near mint, beautiful condition. Very pleased to get a hold of that. It was a wee bit pricey, just a bit too pricey almost, but I thought, what the heck. And it always, you know, at the end of the day, it adds value to the collection. So when I pass this on down to whoever gets it in the future, or if I sell it off, you know, it's always a good thing. But yeah, Saxon Forever Free. This album's alright, it's quite decent. The opening tracks, Forever Free and Hole in the Sky, I really like those. And one or two other decent tracks on here, but yeah, so pretty decent album. Second last, I was spinning this last night. For those of you on Facebook or Instagram who saw it, you'll have seen this picture, and this is a US band called Malice. Don't know anything about them really, apart from the fact they were around in the 80s. Don't know if they're still going or not, I've no real idea. just the classic 80s pop metal, maybe a little bit heavier than some, you know, I don't know how you would call it, just the classic 80s melodic metal, melodic hard rock kind of stuff. Again, very nice condition. This is apparently a promo. It's only indicated by the sticker. License to Kill is the name, if you didn't quite make that out. License to Kill. And this is from 1987 again, wasn't it? Yeah. On Atlantic, this came out. There we have it. In very nice condition. Again, really decent copy. One or two light surface marks, but generally for a promo as well, it's in excellent condition. Sometimes promos you tend to get a lot of scuffs and that. It came with this just plain inner sleeve, but it is poly-lined. And I have to say, I kind of sampled these guys through YouTube. They kind of came on my radar there, and I liked what I heard basically. So another 80s band. I don't know how many albums they have, a few I think. But yeah, this is an excellent album, and for me, on just a couple of listens, you know, I already prefer this to the likes of Rat, and who's the other one that everybody likes that I'm not so fussed with? Motley Crue. No, you know, I prefer this kind of thing to them. Probably say I'd prefer them to Great White as well. But, you know, I mean, I think it's a personal taste thing, you know. As I've said before, music's a very personal thing. So yeah, but yeah, if you haven't checked these guys out before, do check them out. They're really excellent. And the last one, which has been on my wants list for a while, you could probably class it as a mini grail. It's not expensive, not too expensive to get, but it's not the easiest thing. It's kind of scarce to find it in a decent condition, but I found a copy. Again, it's another band I don't know a lot about. I just discovered them through YouTube a long time ago, liked what I heard, and since discovering them, I have been determined to not listen to the full thing. I've wanted to wait to get my hands on a physical copy, and I finally found one by the German metal band V2. Interesting cover as well, and it's just self-titled V2. I'm not sure how well you'll get that, and again, very nice condition as well, just a couple of minor creases. That is the band there, and this is on Noise International. I don't know how well you can see that. There you go, Noise International. It came with a flyer thing. This is a a UK press, UK European press, because it has Germany and continental Europe and British prices. So you have this. This is advertising a tankard shirt, and badges and tankard stuff. So you've got, here's the German and European prices, and this is the British prices down here. And on this side, you've got a bunch of t-shirts from, you know, some of the usual noise bands, and there's the V2 logo here on this side. Nice stiff, quite a nice quality stiff inner. Is that the right? Have I got this the right way? Aye, that's the right way up, and it's actually side opening. That side's just blank. And there is the record. V2 Noise International. Just and on that side you've got the custom label. So this is the debut from this band, which it came out in '88. That wonderful year. And I know they have a second album, because that's also on the wants list, and I'm not sure if that was it from this band, but just again, the kind of classic melodic metal kind of stuff. I can barely remember what they sound like, but because I've not yet had a chance to listen to that one yet. So that's my vinyl, guys, and the next one I'll probably do a CD video showing you that. But yeah, so I was very chuffed with what I've managed to find over the last month. Put your comments below, let me know if you've got a favourite track of the new Saxon record, and we'll see you all in another video, and thanks for watching. Bye just now.